good. But what is best in life?
The open steppe, free thoughts, falcons at your wrist, and the wind in your hair.
Wrong! Conan, what is best in life?
To crush your enemies, destroy other lands, and to cast Gurmag Angler for 1 mana.
That is good. That is good.
Hey everybody, it's Deluxe. We're playing one of my very favorite decks, and it's got peat bogs, it's got swamps. It's like they said, it's what's best in life, right? Mike Man Nimchimsky in the house. Good to see you guys. I don't know where Shiraz was last week or where he is this week. I'm gonna have to find him if somebody can. I hope everything's okay with him. And with that, we're all logged in and ready to go. But I'm going to go over this list. This is the genesis of this isn't mine. I'm sure everybody's tried to build Black Land Destruction before. I saw a 5-0 list, liked it a lot, pretty much kept the main deck exactly the same except I lost one land, brought in a Syphon Life because I noticed it was getting flooded a lot, and everybody knows I just love Retrace. Excuse me, a little too much carbonation. Anyway, so we've got 19 lands total. Outside of 4 Radiant Fountains and 4 Peat Bogs, they're all swamps. Peat Bog is so deluxe because it acts as rituals 5, 6, 7, and 8, meaning you drop it the first turn, you play a swamp or even a Radiant Fountain, and you've got enough mana to cast all of these wonderful 3-mana spells. In addition, Night's Whisper, Sign in Blood kind of refill your hand. Snuff Out is amazing. Be really careful that you have your swamp out, though. I made one mistake in the challenge that kept me probably out of the top 15. I ended up getting, like, I think 20th or something. But I had Peat Bog out, and I floated all this mana, and I was going to, blow up like 2 lands and do this. And I assumed I had a swamp out, and I clicked on it, and boom, almost all my mana went away, and it was like, oh, that's all noted on Facebook and stuff like that. So, Olesh in the house, Conan has spoken. Yes, I love that introduction too, just because that guy's like all like, saying his opinion, and that barbarian warlord's just like, wrong. It's just so abrupt. But Snuff Out is really, I don't have to tell you guys this. The bad matchup here is mono black. There's so much stuff in here that's just like no swamp, no black creature, that sort of thing. No black creature. So if we run an NBC, we're going to be a dead dog. And surprisingly, Tron is not that good of a matchup. You'd think we blow up stuff, but we got to get the Gurmag Angler out really quick. So anyway, 4 Rituals, 4 Anglers, 4 Befouls, 4 Snuff Outs, 4 Sign in Blood, 4 Whisper, 4 Rats of the new artwork Persuasion, 4 Choking Sands, 4 Icequakes, which have really do a lot of damage. Everybody's playing Snowlands, even when they're not playing Scred. I don't know why they're putting themselves at a disadvantage, but hey, whatever. And 4 Rancid Earths, 1 Syphon Life. We had 3 Edicts in the board, 4 Doomblades, 4 Witches with that new beautiful art, and 4 Crypt Rats. So with that being said, we're just going to jump on over into the match area and hope everything goes good. So looking forward to this LD stream today, says Olesh. I hope so. I hope it does well. The worst I've done with this is a 3-2, but we all know when I stream, I'm quite a bit worse. So sure, we're going to win a few, but this is a deck that you have to play in a tournament. You can't just go to the tourney practice room and be like, hey, you want to put up with this? So, and the other thing I wanted to talk about, often when you do go second with this deck, it's a good thing, because right now, if we do, we'll play first, but if we do, if we do draw the ritual, it's like, I'm going to drop it. Actually, I think the fountain drop might be better. We're just going to keep here. And talk about a kick in the crotch too. Chittering Rats, when you've blown up their lands and they're looking for one and you play that, it usually gets a concession like that. It's pretty crazy. But everything's sounding and looking good, guys. Let me know. A little bit of clunky here with the ritual early, but what's really cool with Peat Bog is that it fuels both Gurmag Angler and Rancid Earth tricks when you trip it, and then even late rituals are able to fill up the yard. And it's surprising. You can cast Gurmag Angler on turn 3 often. with the when things go. I hear and sound and see us, says Nimchimsky. All right, thank you for that. I don't know where my pilots are at. All right, here, speaking of snow covered, here we go. And what's really been enlightening to me lately is how good this is against decks that you don't think Land Destruction would be good against. You think, oh, I'm going to play against Control and Tron, I'm going to just thwart them. That's kind of the opposite. A lot of times against Elves, it's a all or nothing, but like Goblins or even Burn, you just shut them out of their lands, and it's close, but you can get there. It's a good time. So we already have, see now we have 2, 3, whatever we want to do here. I'm going to keep my whatchamacallit lands back. Let me see. I'm going to play here. I'm actually going to Night's Whisper first. See if we can get some land destruction going on early. Lovecraft 668, good to see you. All right. As with always, I've got a little bit too much coffee. Okay, so we've got Befoul next turn, but I'm going to Rats this turn just to do something. Unless he dazes, but if he dazes, he's kind of playing right into our hands here. It was funny, last night I was playing, Ninja came out, Chittering Rats came out, it was just like, negate. It's like, and you want to block and kill stuff because you want your graveyard filled up pronto. Very cool. Chrome! Oh, well said there, Mike, man. Yeah, who doesn't love the Conan movies? And I'll have to admit, when I play tournaments and stuff, I often will play the soundtrack to the original. I just love that. So cool. So I'm not quite sure what he's on here. I haven't seen any. This might just be straight blue. Ponder enters the field. All right. So it's a little clunky here, but this is fine. We're gonna just start blowing up lands here. As you can see, we've already got 4 in our yard. If he dazes or any other shenanigans, that would suck, but what you gonna do? We'll hold back. Don't got any tricks. Worst case scenario, we gain 2 life and then we draw 2 cards. A lot of these Delver decks, as you all know, run like sometimes as low as like 16 lands, and you get in this scenario where they're not sitting back waiting to counter, they're digging and trying to find land, and then you kind of get that jump on them. So it's all good. Nichols in the house. Mimwangernai. Little fight. Nimchinsky. All right. We got this. Well, it looks like he's probably on the UR variant because there's a Terramorphic Expanse, but you never know. We shall see. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to save the rats. I'm going to do this here. Draw some lands. Angler next turn, which is kind of cool because we can kind of bait some stuff out. Maybe we'll throw the Chittering Rats out, try to draw a hard counter, and then once it's countered, we'll use it for Gurmag Angler food. So just like Conan said, what is best in life? Casting Gurmag Angler for 1 mana. That is good. That is good. All right. Hey, this is a strange scenario, unless he's holding a mountain, but I have seen builds where they just run this like this and they just sit on it. So as far as like the color of mana is what I'm talking about. Sorry, I've had a little bit too much coffee. Now what we really want here is no bounce and some more land destruction. We've got enough in it, but we'll see. All right. Oh, all right. So now I can write down what the hell he's playing. You are Delver. All right. Here we go. Scred's going to be an issue, but we can keep them off Scred. The good thing about this is they rely on Scred and not bounce. And if we can keep them off, I actually try to keep them off blue just to keep them out of there. All right. Here we go. So we go like this. I countered that. We'll save the rats for later. I'm going to blow up the island. Keep him off any good stuff. Always first main phase on that, so that if he does try to float any shenanigans, you can cast it later. Gush, he says. So, well, that's kind of even better. Fine by us. We're filling up our yard, and you got 1 snow dude out. Brainstorm on top of it. Okay. If you want to be successful in life, make use of suffering. Okay. Interesting advice. We have the Dark Realtor, I think is what I called my card today. I was trying to think of sinister ways to have something to do with land destruction, but it's funny how much more I like Chittering Rats when I have this new artwork to look at. my youngest thought it was actually cute. I was like, I don't know if that's actually cute, but anyway. So here comes Angler. Dunk, 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 dunk. There we go. Go get you some. Take that. And so now with this, that's fine. I actually really like that play. Any burn obviously is an issue for anybody, especially the latest builds of it. But with all the kill ourselves cards that we have, it can get pretty bad. So he's probably holding back a lightning bolt with Scred here. I think that's probably why the double move there. We'll see. Well, we have this. I don't really have a play other than that, so I'm gonna drop the Bog here. We'll attack. I don't think the art is cute, but definitely better than the old one. Oh yes, man, and the witches. I mean, that went from like worst to first. So beautiful, the juxtaposition and the kind of the intention of what it's about. Really cool, really cool. We'll see them in games 2 and 3, hopefully. Put them back on it. Take that, sucker. No ninja for you, Mr. Bullis. Now he's got an interesting scenario. Does he store up to kill the angler, block the angler, or does he try to kill the rat so that he can ninja maybe? Who knows? But the end of turn not doing anything to the angler, I kind of like that. Sometimes there's a little tug of war with the delve cost of Angler and Rancid Earth, but play accordingly. We'll see about that. Okay, I think in a bit I'm going to just start saving up mana. We got plenty of mana. What I want to do now is fill up my yard. So I'm actually going to use Peat Bog. Again, this deck's really, really organic. This is the MVP of the list. I wish there was a little bit better art, but it's got its quirks and qualities to it. It seems clunky at first. You don't want to play things coming to play tap, but it's like I said, it's like rituals 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's just crazy good. We'll blow up this. Keep them off blue as long as we can. Yeah, the new Witches art. That's right. And I think, not quite sure if I should attack with both. I actually like the old of the Witches. Oh, yuck, yuck, yuck. Blew up the blue. Yeah, we know he's got, he gushed, so he's probably sitting on 2 more islands. I just don't want this to, I want to keep him off blue. Let's see. I'm just going to swing here. Well, if he does have blue, we'll go like this. He doesn't know what we're holding. And now if we do, we'll hold the swamp for just surprise value. Maybe a rat's trick or 3. But we want to, this is when we can draw into our retrace elements here. And so now, if we trip Peat Bog, that's 2, and then there'll be 4 in our yard, so it will cost 1 more mana to cast Gurmag if we drop it right now. So that can be pretty good times. Killer Tofu's in the house. What's up? Sorry, I'm a little slow at reading the, here comes Ninja probably. Yeah, figures. This is when I love to drop a rat. It's like bonk. It's like, there you go. How you like that? He's probably trying to get up to Scred math, I would assume. Kind of works pretty synergistically with everything we've got. All right. Well, I'm just going to cast this. Make him lose all hope. As you can see, our graveyard's nice and fat again. Surprising how resilient this deck is to graveyard hate, too. Oftentimes people really slow down their roll and bring that in, and it's like, man, it's not going to do you much good. The Maverick Girl, hey, yeah, you just beat me the other day. You were my one loss. Of course, it was round 1, and then I know 8-6-8-6, the very next round I played. I was joking on Facebook, every first round with this deck I lose, and then I would go 4-0 with the rest, or in one case, 2 cases, a few 3-2s, but it's been pretty fun. Yeah, Elves is really they've definitely got you game 1 unless they really stumble. But games 2 and 3, if you get the Witches and the Crypt Rats, it can feel pretty lopsided and hateful, but they can squeeze out of it. All right. Well, now we've got a useless ritual, but it can at least fuel some angler math. I don't like the looks of this because if he blocks here and has Scred, which he probably does, we're only going to get rid of 2 cards for our 1. Got to see if he's got it. I'm sure he does. Oh, nope. Interesting. Okay. Maybe another ninja? Who knows? Full house. All right. Sorry I didn't cap up, says Killer Tofu. Oh, it's fine. It's for some people. Other people, they're like, huh? Why is everybody yelling? It's Pauper, damn it. That's why. La! Boy, did we choose poorly with the snow cover. Good grief. Look at all these snow covered. Come on. Rancid Earth. Where are you at? You going to come at me with one miscreant? I was watching one of the old Harry Potters in the background the other day, and there was that where the fairies all come out and get... It really reminded me of the fairy miscreant. That would be a pretty good video to shove inside of there, so that would be cool. Hod's in the house. All right. Here we are. Come on. Something. Hey, that works. So what would be cool is if he... Oh, he's got 3 fairies, huh? Well, that sucks. Maybe I can bait him out of one. Nope. I was hoping to buy a vowel there. Buy a fairy. He's like, what the hell was that? Wow. A Delver block? Up against it. Oh. It's got the probably holding back spell stutter but he's gonna have to block here, so I'll we shall see. Ruzmov in the house. Good to see ya. Thank you for chiming in, everybody. Oh yeah, that is I played so much with this the last week, Maverick Girl, that I forgot. That's right. Isn't that the way it always is though? Whenever you face your worst, one of your worst matchups is always when you have to mulligan to 4 or 5. It's like, oh god, it's like I need all the help I can get here, people. Okay, so I like this a lot. I'm gonna sign in blood here. Hopefully draw out a fairy or 3. Got a feeling he's found Scred. Okay, there we go. This is good times. Drop here. We're at threshold math. Yeah, we'll start picking on red now. See if he's got it. Counter if you got it. He's got it. Alrighty. 2 cards in hand. Oh man, that Scred's going to show up any second. He's got to have it by now, doesn't he? It's halfway through his deck. Jeez. I like that block. His blocks are suspect. Delver and then that. I guess you got to keep your fairies alive. The PC term is dork, says Mike Man. All right, here we go. Uh-oh, he's had to have found it by now. Let's see. Maybe he's on tilt like we often are while streaming. Ha! All right. Yep, there it is. All right. Here come the Fae. Hopefully there's no... He's got 1 stutter in the yard. All right. Oh, that kind of blows. Let's start taking out his red since we've got... I'm not really too worried about 2 mana. I think they only run 2 red sources, so we could take out his red and then drop another angler. We should be able to pull this off in theory, but it's starting to feel a little sideways. No pun intended with the lovely fairies tipping their hat sideways. All right. Well, he's off red. Come on, angler. Watch double ninja or something like that. We'll be like, crap! Oh, he's got 3 snow mountains. Look at this. Why did we aim wrong? Whoop, whoop. Okay, now we're at turn. Okay, that feels good. 1, 2, 3. In case he's running any sort of weird mana tithe, whatever. I've made a lot of errors doing that, so use your graveyard when you need to. Unless he's holding another Scred. Kaplop. Someone rang. Hey, all right, good to see you. Mask gushes up. Almost $7 on paper. Wow. Yeah, it's been a really roller coaster with, especially once the professor announced all those things through Channel Fireball and stuff. God, I guess there's been a few articles I've seen on Pure MTGO where it's just like, holy crap, have the prices shot up. I'm always like the last one to know about that stuff because I just buy early and then I never look back. But, whew, uh-oh. And he's got a blocker. This is going to be close. It's strange why he chose to use his red mana there. Or her. is given by the Avatar. There's been a rush on all the older Pauper cards. Interesting. Oh, I didn't know you taught Nerd of the Core. That's pretty cool. What's the subject? How cool is that? I have a teacher that just is like chiming in on quick Twitch feed. Got to get your fix. Yeah. All right. Here we are. I'll go from here. I'm not going to complain. That's a pretty good draw. I would have, a Rancid Earth would have been nice, but Maverick Girl, still glad I've been able to pick up a bunch of stuff I needed before the decks and all the stuff started going up. Yeah. Broadcasting that he doesn't have removal. Alrighty, here we go. Leadership course at the college. Oh, okay. Alrighty. 2, 3, 4. This time I'm just going to keep up Daze mana just in case I do draw Rancid Earth. I want there to be something there. Let's see. I'm at 1, 2. Keep open the Daze. Alright. There's that. Oh, man. Down to the wire. At 16 minutes. When did that happen? The first game. Up against it. Don't like it. Oh, okay. I like that better. At least he's assuming that he doesn't have either removal or another creature. Probably on Scred by now, though. What are they running anymore? Is it 3 or 4? I think it's up to 4 lately, which doesn't bode well for us. Well, that's going to be nice. Depending. If he blocks here, this is actually good for us because it means he still hasn't found Scred. Okay. Well, I got that. I don't want to take the damage because of Lightning Bolt, so I'm going to drop this instead of hoarding it. Gotta remember they still have Lightning Bolts. Who knows, maybe that was his out and he's like, damn it. We'll see. Matador Actual, looking out the window right now, waiting on the mail to bring my latest order. Awesome. Good to have you with us. I think that's the first time we've seen you in-house. Yeah. He did have the Lightning Bolt, and now he's got the win. Look at that. That was beautiful. All right. Well, no real misplays there. He had it and we didn't, and he's got exactly enough to kill us. We've got exactly enough to kill him next turn, but we are going to write down the big L on that one. Go into game 2. All right. So now it gets fun. I'm going to keep Rancid Earth. I like Snuff Out in this matchup. I'm going to lose 2 Signs, 1 Whisper. I'm going to lose the Syphon. And I think all the Choking Sands. Now we're going to bring in the Hate Package. The beautiful Witches come in. A lot of matchups side this way too. Now it's between Doomblade and Crypt Rats. I'm going to go with 3 Rats, maybe 1 Doomblade. And look at the list here. Take out 2 Befouls, bring in the last Rat, bring in a Doomblade. So we just got like Ultra Hate. We're going to kind of aim at just his mountains, depending. If it's early on and he seems really screwed up and I don't want to run into counters, we're going to go that route. But, yeah, you know what? I'm going to keep Syphon Life in. These games can get kind of close here. So if you guys got any issues with this boarding, this is kind of often how I like to do it. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Taking some goods out. BSA, do not eat yellow snow. All right, just kind of quiet, having a split early. Oh, okay, good to see you there. So let's see, I've lost that Doomblade. Don't really need that. I love Snuff Out in this just because it's just that anti-fairy technology. Yeah, it's expensive as hell. You don't want to be paying 4 life, but in a pinch, it's nice to have it. Might want to go down to 3, but for right now, I've found I always like seeing it. So we'll see. All right, keep this up. There we go, and we're off. And this sucks. If we had a swamp, this would be nice, but we're going to mulligan this. Going to be one of those, isn't it? Mulligan again. And we'll keep this. Yeah, we're going to put that on top. I'd like to find a land, but hopefully we can. We're going to have to Knight's Whisper and probably get really screwed unless he has a... Unless he's got like Daze or something. That would really suck, right? Watch him drop like a Delver and then drop a Daze. Boom, boom. Now we really, really want a Swamp or another Peat Bog. We can keep them off lands. This is a tough hand. We gotta hit our lands here soon. This is the conundrum you run into sometimes with Peat Bog. here where it's like, well, you got to draw cards, but to do it, you got to kind of pitch your land, but at least it fills up the angler trough. We'll see. The old school ponder art. Very interesting. All right. Come on, let's do this. This is usually a matchup I win. 2-0 at that too, but that was a pretty neat matchup last game. I think that was just right down to the wire, a little nail bite. Had just enough. Bam! Syscom's in the house. Used my Pauperganda caps to say Pauperganda rocks and was banned from the chat. Sorry about that, Syscoms. Thank you for the support, albeit however brief it was. Yeah, if I had a time machine, I would definitely want to do that over again. Okay. God, see, this is rough here. Now, if that was a swamp, probably go the blow up land route. What do you guys think here? This is rough. Now, we could Knight's Whisper using Radiant Fountain math, and then we could always find a ritual, but I actually think Knight's Whisper is the play here. Wing Chun 4 isn't too late to change the rule, I suppose. Alrighty, let's see. What do you guys vote here? We blow up the land and don't draw anything. We're kind of a dead duck, so I don't like that route. Chittering Rats doesn't buy us much. Yeah, right now it does seem to wreck our own. I'm going to do what I was planning. We're going to make sure to pay the colorless here. I don't want this to get countered. We've got days math up. Just trying to pay the piper, I guess. Whoop, here we are. Trips that. Okay. Well, we drew 2 lands. That's cool. Had I known we were going to draw that, I would have loved to have Icequake there, but we'll be all right. Only hard counters stop our spells here, so. Yeah, I think so too, Maverick Girl. That's why I was going that route. This is, if you play against this deck, I mean, graveyard removal is pretty good, but it still gets there so fast. All right, well, this is, you know what? I don't want to attack here just because now I can end of turn Fae and then turn it into a ninja, and then we're going to have issues. So, but I'm pretty sure the witch is dead here. He's probably got either Scred or Lightning Bolt, which is all right. Still, the plan will be at this stage with this many islands, knowing he's running Gush, holding up Counterspell math. We're gonna target that mountain. Can anybody look and see? Okay, we know Counterspell's in his hand. How many mountains this list runs? Steel Box is his or her name. To Angler Town, says Nichols. All right. Okay, so what shall we bait? Do that. Typically 2. Okay. Well, we could, what I'm thinking here is if we Befoul now, we know we're going to get the counter. The next turn we'll have triple 3, 4, 5, and we can do a double spell and pull out the counter if he doesn't go from there. So no decks found. Had 3 up. All right. Oh, David Kahn says, Icequake him so you have 6 mana next turn. That's relevant. Yeah, I'll go that route. Let's see what happens. I think that was a slight misplay on my part. I probably shouldn't have dropped the land there so that he might have let something through, but probably not. Little thing, I'm going to keep this. Witches are so good on defense. Oh, I just love it. They just stop ninjas all day long. They demand you use one of your best removal spells on it while you're hoarding out for the angler. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, and see when we pitch both of these, if we do in fact do that, you can just pay for angler awfully quick with this. So thank you for that, Maverick Girl. I love when you guys chime in. It makes me play so much more relaxed because I'm always like, clock, people are watching. A lot easier when it's solo, but that's no fun either. So, all right. Counter spells out of his hand so far as we know. Got the beautiful, might as well look at this while our opponent is waiting around. Look at that juxtaposition of the old and young, and oh, gorgeous. Oh, he floated it for that. Interesting. Okay. All right. Now we go to town. Drop here. Okay, I think, let's see, we can be foul. We can whisper. We can put out another lady. Then we go. We've got 5. Let's do the plan of another witch. That's fine. And we'll befoul the land, the mountain kaplop. Get him off any ray of hope of trying to stop these things from happening. All right, 1 mountain down. Double witches in the house. Marcovaggio, all right. Here we go. Yeah, I got my swamp I like the most. I got my witches I like the art the most. And we got the new Chittering Rats art we like. Getting desperate. That's good for us. No, he's kind of like grasping at straws here. It's nice to be able to just sit back and kill stuff. Hey, we like this. Let's whisper. Interesting. All right. We'll slow roll this. We got blockers. First time I've ever run into like any time issues. You can tell I'm talking too much. 4 snow islands. Yeah, I think you got to attack with ninja here. Turn off the witches at least. Counter spells are stupid. Yeah, I just didn't want Augur to flip a ninja either there, near to the core. Feels pretty good with rats. We really want to have, let me go nice and slow here. I clicked real fast the other day and I blew up one of my own lands. And no, I wasn't drinking. It was just I was playing too damn fast. All right. We'll target that. Okay. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't have it here. Yeah, I think we just hold back here. Dang it. Want to get that math going. Come on. Where's our mana? Yeah, when I played the deck, the original 5-0 list that I found, I don't know if anybody knows who was the actual. I know there's a I forget the name that 5-0'd with it, but I'm hesitant to say that, you know, they were the makers of the list or whatever. It's the maker of the list. That sounds pretty epic, doesn't it? All right. Let's draw a counter if we can, or stultify their turn a little bit here. Turn on the witches, at least trade with the rats and bolus later. Mana base might allow for explosive starts, but seems very awkward mid-game. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it can be, but a lot of decks can be. We'll see as the tournament goes on. I've played it enough. I'm becoming a huge fan of this list, and like I said, it's a jerk deck. All right, I'm a jerk. I mean, I like to play hand destruction, land destruction, infect. I've often said, I'm not good for the game. I love to promote it, but I'm not the best. I have to pat Little Fight on the back. He's a wonderful punching bag sometimes, because I come at him with some of the meanest things, and it's I'm sure it can't be any fun. All right, let's drop the angler. And this is when I like Dark Rituals really never dead in this list. probably sitting on a bunch of Fae right now. We'll drop this for the 2 boost. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. I'm going to keep up. Should I try to drop the... hold on a minute here. If I keep up 3, do I have enough to pay for everything? Nope. Well, I guess I do. We'll see. This way, if that slips through and we still can pull off rats. Do I even want rats out, though? I don't even want rats out. No, I'm not going to play it. It's because the witches have no target then. We'll attack, start trading. Hopefully he's probably sitting on holding the mountain defensively and waiting for the scred bait, which is fine. Kill his dude. All right, got it. 9 minutes. I got to watch it. Oh, Hatred Black. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Okay. We've got this and that. I'll just ping now since he's already got the goods. Definitely has, that's the thing. It's like, okay, it goes all out to get a ninja. Who knows? Maybe it'll win it for him, but we just sit back with witches and block all day long. Of course, we might have to trade a witch for a ninja, but that's all right. Digging for that red source. Let's see what he removed. 1 expanse, 1 snow cover. We saw 3 last game, so definitely not out of the woods. Oh, getting worried now. There it is. We'll probably see an immediate scred. Oh, sandstorm. Oh, a little bit of a punt there. Will it be enough for a concession? Was he relying on that? Yep, he was. Maybe he's streaming too. I know what that feels like. All right, just sighting game 3. Anybody got any issues with what I boarded here? Yeah, that's a Hatred's such a cool card, and it's so flavorful too. Nerd of the Core. Hatred is in that artwork, just this pissed off face. It's like, it's so black. It's just like, this is just all black mana. I love it, love it, love it. Zerlik. Yes, yes, yes. Syphon seems bad. Okay, I'll lose it then. Bring in another Doomblade. It's never a bad thing against Delver. Upkeep. In a Doom. 1 less crypt. No, never. I love the rats. Maybe I take out Befoul and bring in the last Doomblade. We still have a removal package. Always does damage. Or just after his 3 mountains, in theory, unless we get a really heavy draw there. So, boom, 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 boom. Really sad to find those sideboard cards too. Really good game before I found those. Which one's that, Maverick Girl? I'm lost. Look how negative the robot is. It's all down a game. It's like, no, we're 1-1. It just assumes we're sucking. Okay, here we are. We'll submit it. Does anybody catch the top of the show? Did I get Arnold's accent close enough? Did it fool you for just a little bit? Yep, still game 1. Taking a while. I thought this would play a little bit faster. Sad robot, says Mike Man. Okay. We're on the draw. We're going to keep this. Man, we want to see a land. You guys argue with this keep. We're on a draw. We're still talking feature matches where I had sideboard cards for the game 1. Oh, yeah. We're on the draw here. I'm going to keep this. Snap keep, says 8-6. Yeah, we'll keep. It's a tough one. Come on, 1 more land and we should be all right. Haven't seen Days yet. Crypt Rats is only good for mopping up later. With Witches, it can feel a little bit clunky, but I just, against a deck as tier 1 as Delver, I just want to have as much hate as possible. Yeah, this is just right on the edge of keeping here, I think. Watch, we draw a Ritual and just power out an Angler. Turn 1. Raw! Eat it. Okay. There we go. All right. What's the vote here, guys? I think we just turn on the land destruction. I'll start it early. Pop. Take 1, 2. Snow loving fool. All right. Feeling good because we got Witch back up. All right. There's that. Here come the Witches. With Doomblade back up. That's kind of nice. At least it can't nibble us down. Got 8 minutes. I better watch my mouth. Both for karma and for speed. Scred's in his hand. Let's remember that. No mountain, no mountain, no mountain. Oh, please be screwed. See what a mean person I am? When you're playing land destruction, it's so frustrating when your opponents get flooded. And it always seems that that's the case. Alright. Scred's already in his ability. Say goodbye to my little friend. I don't think our Witches are going to last too long. In fact, I think they're dying this turn. We'll see. 1, 2. Well, that'll put us, if we draw a mana source, at Gurmag math. Reveals a lightning bolt on top of that. Ooh, it's not looking good. Come on. Let's see what he says. Bottom, bottom. Bottom, bottom. Hey, we got lucky there. No mana, no mana, no mana. Come on, no mana. Ooh, uh-oh. Our opponent is patient. That does not bode well for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't do anything. Now we're screwed. Come on, give me some mana, give me some mana. I don't want him to have time. No time. Down go the Witches. Let's see what he's pondering for. Come on. Shuffle. Alright. 19 lands too little? I don't think so with the Ritual. I mean, in a closed circuit, this you can look at it and go, yeah, look. But there's plenty of games where we're flooded, thus the inclusion of the Syphon Life I just found really goes a long way. And even here, it's like, do you ninja? You don't want to really leave yourself open and just gutting the, get rid of the lightning bolt there. Oh, I guess he does. Where's our snuff out now? See, when you snuff out, like in this scenario, it's like it's really only costing you 2 life. You got to learn to think of it that way as a black mage. So you're going to take 2 anyway. You might as well make it 4 and get rid of the damn thing. But you don't got it. If we don't draw something good here, we're in trouble. All right. And I'm going to do it right now. We're at 4. Getting a little worried. Don't want any counterspell shenanigans going down. Well, our Angler's here. And right on cue. So's the hate. That's pretty funny. 3 mana up. Nope. He's not pulling any punches. All right. All right, let's see. These have been some pretty fun games. Haven't punted yet. Our opponent has. I'm happy about that. Scred in hand. Ponder on the stack. Let's hope he shuffles. And there's no more lands to be seen. Choose to not shuffle. All right. Well, let's start getting rid of some stuff. Delver can be a real threat real fast. All right. Life. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Icequake. No more red for you. All right, 4, 5. Only need 2 more sources, or even in these scenarios when stuff gets countered, it just turns into angler food. So it's pretty good times. Yes, this is the first match. First game, third match. I always forget how to say that. I'm sorry. Down comes the ninja. Well, we got rat bait now. Down to 7. Whew. Interesting. Okay. Top and top. Yikes. Don't like that. Down comes Delver. All right. Well, shoot. Whew. Rats in the house. I'm going to... I don't like him drawing this many cards. There's a damn counterspell too. I can at least wipe the board. He's going to draw another card though. This isn't feeling too good right now. Probably a gush here. Yep, there it is. Go find that red source. Or even more pain for me. Yeah, we're going to... Ouch. We'll be at 4. Man, this is rough. So we're going to take 5. Then we're going to have to wipe the board for at least 2. Puts us in lightning bolt range, which is often when I do lose this matchup, as in game 1, that's usually how it happens. It's a bolt. Gotta let this through. Birch lore off the top, yeah. Man, when I play heroic, I hate birch lore. Ugh. I'm going to just throw ignorance at my opponent and hope they don't know that trick. I wish they would come out with that new elf artwork all the way around. Like Well-Wisher got one, but there's birch lore could really use some help. All right. Well, this is interesting, isn't it? I say we just pass the turn. I'll try to clip this with Doomblade on his turn. Make him at least use his mana on his turn. Click real slow here. Alright. Let's blow this up. Rat for 3. And we're probably did a lightning bolt here, but I just want to exit 2. Done. We're going to F6 ourselves and hope for the best. It's probably mountain bolt. We're dead, but maybe not. Boy, do we want to see a radiant fountain or our Syphon Life, but I think we took that out. All right. Oh my gosh, look at this. 1, 2, 3. Now, if we play the rat here, that'll be 4, 5, 6. Damn it, we won't have enough. 4, 5, 6, yeah. Won't have enough to do that. Now he's got counterspell. What are you more likely to do? Well, if he's going to counter something, I'd rather it be this, because we're not going to be paying to kill anything with our life as low as it is here. If he's got a ninja, we're dead. If he's got a mountain source, we're dead. If he's got just about anything, we're dead. Let's see, 4, 5, 6. 1 mana away from tripping the fun. Oh well. Maybe we'll live till next turn. I doubt it. I think we're going to be dead here. So much. Oh yeah, we're definitely dead. He's halfway through his deck. We're at 1 life. Here comes a bolt probably. You're kidding me. Got to have a bolt by now. Even so, we're still dead. I'll play the rat. Dang it. You know what? That was a good matchup where we had a really good game, and I'm usually about 60% against Delver, especially Delver Red, because they don't have bounce. But I'll just go through the motions here. At least pretend that I'm on something that is removal. Never know. Maybe they don't attack. Probably not. Slow roll. That's right. I know. Gosh, we're coming on almost an hour on this first match. I should probably... all right. Crash and burn. Crunch. But boy, were those fun matchups. Opponent punted. We didn't. Feeling all right. Let's see what the next card was. More land. All right, so we're down a game. That's all right. Like I said, that was a pretty entertaining match. Right up to the edge. Yeah, if you do play that matchup, boy, just be careful. Keep your life out of lightning bolt range. Wasn't possible there, but with all the kill us draw cards, it can be rough. Okay, we really like this hand. We'll keep. These are the kind of hands you like. I'm going to slow roll with the Peat Bog first. Off to the races. Playing against I just 8 and 8. I don't think I've ever played this guy before. All right. Looks like we're up against Hexproof. A funnier first turn we couldn't have asked for better. I like the ritual here. To Icequake. And then we'll draw 2 cards. Saving Sign in Blood. Now we feel comfy. Saving Sign in Blood. It might be able to be the kill card. So I always try to cast Night's Whisper first. So one of the things I wanted to bring up here is the games 2 and 3 against land destruction. There's a lot of psychology involved because imagine yourself across from it. Maybe I just beat you. Maybe you beat me. Regardless, if you're looking at a normal hand of like 2 lands, you kind of, I mean, you keep it, but you kind of hesitate and you want to get those flood hands. So what I've often noticed is people are pretty, they get into their mulligans pretty aggressively because they want to have flood, knowing what your deck's packing, and so it kind of slows them down, which plays right into your hand. So Ola says, nice start. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. All right, here we are. Now we've got a draw card next, so I'm just gonna really try to keep him off any sort of mana here. We'll just roll like this. Could have put a blocker out, but if he doesn't have a land and we draw one, I'll draw one next. Just gonna really try to keep him off lands here. That might have to change or get a little blocker out. Watch we lose against Hexproof. That would be pretty trippy. And I've been wondering, depending on the metagame, switching one Doomblade for a full set of you-know-who's. Meaning, what am I trying to say here? For Doomblades, for the Chainer's Edict. But Hexproof doesn't seem to be out and about all that much. Heroic, yes. Boy, I ate it bad last night. I was playing... I lost the game and I had Doomblade and I'm like, and I had another trick and the person was on Heroic and boy, they just bonk, 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 and it turned into like the Centaur that's a 0/4 turned into like a 12/16 like by the end of it, and I'm like, lesson learned. I'm gonna do that on my turn next time. So okay, here we are with this. 2, 3. Well, I'm going to do it just because of the threat of we'll blow up this. I'm going to do this just for the threat of I don't want a mask to sneak out. He might be off of white. Maybe he's holding a bunch of what do you call ethereal armors. It's never bad to blow up lands. Silhana Lasagna in the house. See, I would have attacked there. And you put Rancor on Silhana next turn and good to go. Another Peat Bog. I'm gonna just keep blowing up lands here. I don't want stuff to sneak through. We'll draw our Angler probably next. F6 here. So relaxing, not playing against blue decks. It's like they do their thing, we do our thing. Who's got the better build? Where was that attack last turn, sir? Yes, I will block. Cut down the numbers. Use your resources. Silhana might mean the difference. All right. right. Whisper. Here we are. I'll drop the... Let's draw some cards. We can't win with this hand. We're going to get... Good grief. Wow, so Hana's going to make quick work of us if we don't draw something quick. As we punch ourselves for a bunch. Well, that helps. And see you later, Silhana. But we go to 9 for it. Woohoo! Come on, no more lands. Damn it. It's a deal with this guy. Alright. Be nice if a critter shows up. I'm going to save these for my retrace. We're at 9. That doesn't feel too good. Seems like all our opponents have been flooded. Alright, finally. The scenario is here. Try to preserve my graveyard as much as possible. Never knows when you might need it. Alright. He's got about 3 turns. If we draw Sign in Blood, it'll mean the difference. Oh, damn it. It's going to put out a speed bump. There it is. We got to be careful there. That helps. Like that a lot. Never know. Maybe he drops Forest into a... There's the 3. Oh, there's a blocker. Even worse. I want land destruction here. Come on, where's my Rancid Earth? That's no good. I don't like this at all. Alright, well. Let's at least feel like the aggressor. At Kola 86, these players with lands in their decks. How dare they? Well said. I agree. They know we're trying to win here? Got a show to do. I don't want to look like a jackass and lose again. I told my son before the show started, I'm like, yeah, worst I've done with this 3-2, so we should at least go 2-3. He goes, the way you play online, you're going to go 1-4, old man. Oh, feeling that. All right. Down to it. He's got to be worried about Sign in Blood here. So, all right. Man, this is going to... If he drops Forest, Utopia into Ethereal Armor, that is going to just make me scream. That was a cool, painful turn. Yes, I agree. Oh, man. This is not good, guys. Come on. Where's our other Rancid Earths? Let's just shut the door on this, shall we? Damn. Man, if he's got anything next... Oh, at least we have a blocker. Okay. Whew. I mean, it's not optimal, but hey, I'm not going to complain at this stage. Where's our Syphon Life? Get us out of this jam quick. 1, 2, 3. I wish this didn't make you click so damn much. Let's go. All right. Here we are. Hiya. All right. Let's see what you got now. Hustle in the house. Good to see you, sir. First time joining. All right. All right. So, up 1 game against Tex. Now comes the fun. We're going to get rid of the fluff. Going to get rid of Snuff Out. Bring in our Edicts. Bring in our Rats. Befoul. We'll see. Let's see. Siphon's good. Rancid's good. That's good. Yeah, let's cut some Befouls. And a Whisper. So we've got the option to 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. Yeah. Tempted here to maybe even bring in Witches just for blockers, and oftentimes their rebuttal for an Edict are 1/1 creatures. So I actually think that might be a good roadblock anyway too with the blocker there. Probably gonna like it better than the other. Well, I mean, we've got Rats for that. Screw that plan. I'm a jackass. let's roll like this and hope for the best. Ugh. Yeah, you hustle. It's I'm actually interested to see or hear your thoughts on. I remember quite a few years back you had a white black. You always seem to go from Golgari to Rakdos, and then you end up on Orzhov with Tortured Existence. And I thought that was probably your strongest build. I just wonder what the evolution is there. Here we go. Well, we kept it last time. We'll keep it this time. Yeah, that was my favorite. All the enchantments, and it's quite some pretty good tech. There we go. All right. We're going to just drop the land. Priority 1. Worst case scenario, next turn. We're at 19 and we draw 2 cards. See, Umbra. Okay. Now in this case, we're going to use our Edict. Take that, Umbras. Like that. All right. I hate how it makes you hit okay on Radiant Fountain. It's like, come on. Take that, sucker. All right. And here we go. I'm just glad the screen's listening to me. Oftentimes, oh boy, come on, natural swamp. Nope. All right. Let's rock like this. Draw some cards. Ritual in the house. All right. Come on, no ethereal. That's this. A Sohana, maybe? Oh, all right. Going natural. Ooh, I like that. Spreading the evil around. But it won't be good enough, young Skywalker. Kaplop. Kaplop. This is the kind of game I was hoping for in round 1. Oh, the power of not being able to play your deck. I thought that would have got a scoop. How much you want to bet this gets the scoop? With the rat. Let me whisper here. Play the bog. Alright. We waste one. That's alright. Talk about a kick in the crotch. Nimchinsky. Hey. Alright. 1-1. Guys, I've drank too many fluids, as we all know. Please stand by.
Hey y'all, come down to Golgari's Southern Rail for the finest in Cajun cuisine. Whether it's our signature brown scale brisket or the Gurmag goulash, you'll gnaw all of our items to the bone. Feed your plan at Golgari's. Whether you prey upon the spices root wallets and wash it all down with our famous scorpion slasher, or try our award-winning Sakura steak sandwich with croissant kale salad, topped with our own wicker bowl sauce. This is Golgari's Southern Grill. Go get you some.
And we're back. All right. We are going to keep this. Well, if we're on the draw, I might want to keep this. I don't know here. I don't have any draw. If we don't have a swamp in the next few. What's the vote here, guys? I'm leaning towards no. Scooping this. What up? Hellkite, good to see you. I would chat, but my hotkeys are all set, so I apologize. No fear. Let's see. What do you guys say? Thank you for that, Kenwaku. But right now, I'm worried about keeping. Help me out here, guys. Come on, don't be quiet. Pikachu. Mulligan, says Nimchimsky. You can cast spells. Yeah, but not proactively. We don't have anything. Mole, ship, mole. All right. Mole. We're mulling. Ew. I'm going to keep. I've got 2 draws. Come on, show me a land. All right, top. Hit slower, but we're not going to auto lose if we draw crap. Here we are. Yeah, it's a pretty blah hand. We'll pull it off. Let's hope. Hey, revenge. Maybe we can first turn miscreant. All right, past this. Now we're in the race. This is when you actually want to see a ninja show up, so you can get a counter through. Woohoo! Looks like they're screwed a little bit. Let's see. Top. That's not good. A seat of the synod. Interesting. What on earth are we facing here? All right. Let's start blowing some stuff up. And we will snuff if it turns into a ninja. But spinning it on a fairy doesn't make too much sense here. Darn brainstorm. This can be the most depressing card in Magic right now. If he's screwed and he doesn't find it, then you know your next 3 turns are just dead meat. Oh, he found something. Another snow. Boy, we really want to save that Rancid Earth. Turn it on somehow. Let's get pitching. Peat Bog's going to help out with that. Still a ways away. Cawblade? Maybe. Taking 2 a turn. I'm going to wait. The optimal snuff out in this matchup's only good if it's for a spell stutter counter or a ninja. I can hard counter it. I like to see that. That's nice. Okay. I'm actually going to be foul here. 3 cards in the yard. Come on, stop drawing lands. Here comes 3. All right. Well, that's insulting. Let's do this. Come on. That helps. All right. The 4 cards in the yard. Ooh. Maybe we'll hardcast Snuff out if he doesn't have anything. Buy some time. It's going to be a nice Rancid Earth when it hits, but got to remember we've got 2 of them, so we can always do it this turn. It'd be close, though, if he does draw any lands. I think that brainstorm led to some depression issues. Seat of Senat. Oh, thanks, Van Gees. I don't hear it a lot, actually. It's nice to hear. I appreciate it. It takes a lot of work, but it's neat. Been at it so long now. It's kind of nice. We don't really repeat many commercials much. I've got my favorites. I always like to warn people when we do the horror one, which I do have queued up today. Boy, what is this dude on? This is a trip. All right, 1, 2, 3. I'll drop this now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boy, that Rancid Earth might end up doing us in. This is an interesting build, Dark Hellkite. We are up against it. Down we go, down we go. All right. We could hardcast 1, do the other one. I don't have any targets for that. Gosh, we're really going to have to do that, aren't we? We're going to go like this, this, and this, and we'll just hardcast one of these. It's frustrating to have to use fuel to try to trip the earth, but we don't really have a target for it yet here. So considering if I see a land drop, I will negate the plan to snuff out, but yeah, I don't think taking 4 is a good idea here. I'll still hold on to it. I'll just hard cast it again if I have to. This is when we want our opponent to draw land. It's like, come on, draw something here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I mean, we can blow up our own land. I think we're going to have to do that. Well, or we could have How about we sign in blood ourselves? We'll go to 4, and then we can blow up one of our own dudes. Yeah, you're on it, Maverick Girl. I think that too. Let's just make sure that's 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. Boom. A creative turn, to say the least. But hopefully we'll pull it off. Like seeing that. That's what I wanted. Boom. Boom. Rancid Earth. Very weird turn, but we stabilize at 3. Hopefully watch him drop Mountain Bolt. Got to keep an open mind, Hods. Trinket Mage. Well, at least we get to see the deck here. All right. Come on, one more Radiant Fountain or my Syphon Life. That'll make me feel a little bit better. I don't know what this... He's running a Trinket package here. Can easily see him bringing in like Pyrite Spell Bombs. It's a gorgeous card. Okay. Come on, Angler. Come on, something. Even a Chittering Rat right now. Don't want a 1-drop Fae to sneak out. That's good. We can do some damage here. We'll blow this up. Blow up the whole boards. I like you, Echo 88 or 86. His lands will suffer. Cobblade it is. Interesting list. I'm interested to see it. Dark Hellkite. I hope you watch this later. And okay, that's fine. I just don't want to see creature out. Pretty sure we can keep this guy off of pretty much everything. Blow up. Come on, no lands. I'll do it when I'm desperate. Gain all the life you want. Here we go. Oh. Well, if he's got direct damage, did anyway. I'm going to go down to 1. There we go. Angler in the house. 3, 4, 5. Ha! Best way to win at Magic is with 1 life. Sometimes I like this kind of play because they think they're out of the gates with this, but sometimes when you run this much land destruction, it's fun to just, you target the thing, they go fetch it, and then you blow it up again. So it's like, Icequake. He's like, what an idiot. And it's like, nope, it's coming again. I'm going to keep you off everything. Thoughts on running 3 CC Mana Rock that taps for generic mana and gains 1 life? Yeah, I just 3 mana is just so clogged right now. Well intentioned too with Dark Ritual and the Peat Bog's main, but yeah, so far I haven't really, like, if I would have built this deck from scratch, and I had various builds of this kind of thing out, and yeah, there might be a place for that over like Snuff Out or something, but it's just that surprise value of Snuff Out so good. But yeah, it looks clogged at the 3 spot, but don't let that fool you. Just between the Ritual and the Bog, it's really neat. When I first saw this deck, I was like, oh man, I don't like Peat Bog. I was like, that's kind of clunky. And then, man, like I said on Facebook, it just over time, it's just MVP. We'll keep our little removal package going here, and we still got 1 more land destruction spell here. I just don't like when they can sneak out and then all of a sudden they're at 2 mana and they cast Journey this turn. That's why I went kind of all in with the Icequake there. Boy's our best win. That's right. Conan has spoken. Yeah, if you guys didn't catch the top of the show, that's probably my favorite one yet. It's that whole Conan, what is best in life? And I rephrased it to say, to crush your enemies, blow up all their lands, and to cast Gurmag Angler for 1 mana. Then he goes, that is good. That is good. Okay, so we don't need Syphon Life in this matchup. I felt like we needed it there, didn't it? Snuff Out's good, but not great. We're not... Maybe just keep 2 in there for the surprise value. I'm not looking to... Cobblade, is that what we put them on, guys? I think so. Vapor Snag. Yeah, I'm a dork. So, obviously, he's going to have a lot of... What would you say? Cuombajj comes in, or the Crypt Rats for the reset. I'm kind of leaning on Crypt Rats. I know he might have... well... Yeah, I think the witches might be better here. What do you guys think? Maybe 2 rats? Let's get rid of the snuff outs. 2 rats. Witches come to roost. Doomblade for any surprises. He has Seeker. Will be on a higher life total than you. Which is which? Consider self-damage. All rats. I think I want to sneak in 1 Doomblade here. You know what, let me lose. We'll go to 2 witches, 2 rats. Tempted, let me go snuff out Doomblade. you witches. Witches on Twitch. The witch on Twitch. Oh man. If I was a female, I would grab that real quick. The witch on Twitch. I can hear the song now. Whoop. All right. We like this. Good hand. Who cast Befoul on turn 2? We do. We'll keep. I wish I'll keep for this obvious. Woohoo! Out comes the miscreant. I ain't going to mess about. I'm dropping witches. A little bit of a burn there, but what better turn against a deck like that? Hopefully he's got a handful of Squadron Hawks and no Journey to Nowheres. No, there it is. It's all right. I actually think Doomblading our turn is the play. I don't want to run in any counter shenanigans. Keep them off stuff. All right. Clunky, yeah, but I'm about the tempo, baby. The sandwich. Yeah, the choking sandwich. All right, what you got now, sucker? Let's see. Preordain. So we're 1-1, hopefully going up 2-1. Bottom, top. Damn it. When we see preordain, when you're playing land destruction, you want to see bottom, bottom. Bottom, bottom. And there's the Squadron Hawk. Soon to flood the skies. And he grabbed all 3 of them. Good to know. That's easy enough to keep track of. Hoo-ah. Witches show up. Doink. Which is good. He's going to want to journey that too. And then maybe it'll let our Gurmag Angler go unmolested. We'll see. The witches. All right, enough of the witches. Guys are too much. Yeah, I was on listening to YouTube, and I think I was listening to like Conan, the soundtrack for the original Conan the Barbarian, and then it rolled over to this motivational talk by Schwarzenegger. And at first I was about to turn it off, and then before I knew it, I was listening to a few minutes, and I was like, yeah, this guy's a lot of fun to listen to. He's got a lot going on. All right. I'm going to try to keep him off. I can just block that all day. Let's power out this. We'll rock with this. Go here. I'm going to say, I don't know. What do you guys think? The ninja or the plane? I'm actually going to go with the basic here. We'll just block. If he's got journey, he's got it. But the witches are so nice at defense here, especially when we're not up against there. Ninja, ninja. Everybody said ninja. Well, I've got a kind of a permanent blocker here. Let's not forget the witches are so good at blocking. Turn their ninja into just a 1-draw spell. Or at least invest that one card that you drew into getting rid of it. But we don't see any red yet, so I'm fine blocking this all day long. Get rid of those white sources. It turns off our ping ability, but they got the block on lock. Yeah. "'Tis looking bad," says Ninchimsky. Could be, could be. Gain some life. Buy some time. Let's not forget 3 of the 6 cards in his hands are fluffy little birds. Yeah, Crypt Rats be nice. Just about anything be nice other than lands. If he turns on another ninja, then we're going to have to start shooting some stuff down here. Boink. Darn it. Our opponent's flooded. Let's not draw land destruction. Down come the birds. Retrace. Just about anything. No land, no land, no land, no land. Okay. Decent. Come on, something. All right. Let's rock like this. Let's get some life out of them, right? Plunk. All right. Let's turn off that white. Maybe he doesn't have any more. We'll see. It's a bird. It's a bird mick. It's almost a murder. All right. Come on. Don't want to be pecked apart here. Bring out your other ones. Come on, little birdies. Come out to play. Okay. I'll pitch this now. Blow this up. Now we got a nice blocker. Probably walking into a counter spell here. In case he's running days. If he's running days, I'm gonna let him surprise us. So I want to grab that Rancid Earth. We haven't seen any yet, so I think it's a worthy gamble here. It worked. Now I can ping birds at leisure. One tranquil. Watch, here comes a journey probably. It's a pretty nice looking land there, isn't it? Seeker begins clunking bottles together. Yes, Hitchcock's The Birds. Awesome movie. Boy, if you guys haven't seen the new season of Black Mirror, I know I talk about it a little too much, but oh my gosh, there's one called Metalhead. Talk about feeling like something if Hitchcock was alive he would have done. So masterfully done. I think Metalhead and White Bear on Black Mirror are my 2 favorites, and I would say those are 2 of the best pieces of media that's ever been made by humanity. And I mean, coming from a guy that does it for a living and stuff, that's about as high praise as I can get. Just adore it. Well, that was dumb. I should have activated there. I'm going to take 1 anyway. I might as well not make it 2. The world has Paul. Come out and play ya. Good to have you with us. All right. No, I don't want that. I'm going to sit back. Trying to learn to be patient. Keyword trying. Love me some Black Mirror, but Metalhead was probably my least favorite. Oh, watch it again. That was so masterfully done, that reveal. I don't want to say much about it to ruin it, but I don't know if that was a punt. That was more of a bobble of a handoff. Now I'll do it on this turn, just so he can't turn on Ninja before the block. So he's got 2 of the cards in his hand are the Squadron Hawk. Here comes another. Really want my retrace to show up. Get us out of the woods here real nice and quick. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it. I'm not going to wait around. Blows it up now. Strange to see the miscreant there. Represent. And go like this. One more hawk in his hand. 3 unknown cards. We've blown up quite a few. Maybe get that last one. A lot of times people only run 2 basics when they run this kind of mana base, so I think we might have him, especially if this is bottom on this. Let's see. Let's hope. Come on. Bottom, we like that. Top, we don't like that. Either a journey. Oh, another land. Maybe both. Life staff. Ooh-wee. That Seeker's getting big. Yeah, I think I'll block that. We're not liking this. 2 islands up. Yeah, that is a good name for a black deck there, Nimchimsky. Good thinking. Kill that. I think we block this dude. Worst case, he brings it. He puts it back on the ninja, and we trade ninja for witches. And he's got. I don't know. I think we take this. What do you guys think? Block? I'm feeling block. I don't have that much life. Yeah, well, Brainstorm still dies. He needs 2 spells, and we know one of them's a isn't a bad name, band name. 2 islands up. Please welcome 2 islands up. Get rid of your dude. He's probably going to equip the ninja, which will kind of turn off my witch. Let's go grab something we need. Hey, that's good. Man, that was some serious lag there. All right. Yeah, we'll have enough there. Boom. What is best in life? To cast Gurmag Angler for 1 mana. That is good. That is good. Alright, come on, let's just 2-0 something. Oh yeah, we did that last round. Okay, I can't complain. Oh yeah, you're right, Nimchimsky. That'd be a good one. Donner Stag Drafter. Block. Thank you for chiming in. I always love when I see new names pop up. I'm like, how long have you been hiding in the shadows? Come out and say hi. Here we go. 27-9. Not looking good. We got to shut off this white stuff. Get rid of this white stuff. What's it doing? Ayo. Angler for 1 works in all formats, says Kinwaku. Wise words. Come on, you got to be off white now. Double ninja. Double the fun. Should we get greedy? Why not? No mana is good mana. Let's go. Does he have counters? Oh, he's got a Fae coming out. All right. There's that. Boink. Must have another one if that's the play. Life's too low. Opponent's got too much stuff going down. I can tutor up Den with Trinket. Yeah, I'm just hoping that maybe he's only running a few as far as Ancient Dens go, because I think we've blown up 2 now. Oh, just 1. I thought we blew up 2. Nope. Or maybe he's just running a solo, just for the fetchability of it. I think just as much blue as I've seen here, I don't know. Maybe it's a 50-50 thing. I'm making assumptions I don't know anything about, so that's pretty dumb. Uh-oh, I don't like to see that. Now, if he grabs an island, we're going to really cheer. Yay! We got him off basics. All right. There's hope. Swing. No sprite for you. Oh my gosh. I missed that completely. I will let you draw. I'll do that. We're going to kill the ninja, let him gain some life. Actually, I don't like that play. I should have just blocked the ninja, taken one. Killed some stuff. Either way. Block here. Really like that fetch. Means we've got him off basic. So that tells us he's playing 1, 2 basics. That assumption was correct. I just don't know. Oh man, come on. That would be so cool if we had that, right? Getting greedy. I'm just going to blow stuff up. Attack. I can't attack here. This is frustrating. Yeah, you should buy another plane ticket. Come on out and see your friend. I have just been... Sorry if I look like I came from the grave. My work week has been obscene. We're getting ready for February sweeps early, and I've had some incredibly long nights. Just be happy the show went live, right? We'll be rolling to some more commercials. We've got some old fan favorites going up. All right. Well, I'm glad we didn't wait around on Rancid Earth there. Feels like the right play in retrospect. Cool. At this stage, we can just cast Angler anyway. We are getting down to it here, people. Looks like Angler might be able to pull it off. 28. Yeah, no joke. I'm just going to add more fuel to the fire here. All right. Time to start swinging. Boom. Brainstorm. Let's see what he sees. Of course, that doesn't really tell us much, but... And he equips. I think we got to block and kill. We know one of the cards in his hand is a leftover hawk. Well, this is interesting. I wonder why he didn't... We will block. I wonder why he didn't equip. Makes our life easy. Maybe a miscreant? It's got to be a basic island at this stage, right? Yeah. Okay. It's like maybe he's misclicked last time. I don't know. I got a feeling about this. I'm going to do it now. I said the ninja. This stage it might be better to target us. Down go the witches. No blockers. 2 cards in his hand, and we know one of them is a Squadron Hawk. Peat Bog. I'm going to hold on to that for threat of something, as well as if our retrace shows up, it'll get us out of the woods. Locked him out of white, I think pretty effectively here. This stage relic's just doing nothing. I'll probably trip it at the end of our turn. Hey, we like that. Actually, let's use our graveyard for something, right? we might have game here. Boy, this is taking... My God, I've got 8 minutes. I've got to shut up and play. This is ridiculous. What happened? This game's going way too long. We might lose on time. Who saw that coming? Yikes. When did that happen? Oh, we already played one game. All right. I thought this was the first game at first. Everything just... Good grief. All right. He's coming in. We need an answer quick. Dark Hellkite bringing it. Come on. Oh, we don't want to see that. All right, he's got us. We can get him to 3, but we can't win it. Down, tie game, win, lost. Down to the game 3. I'm just trying to preserve my time because I'm chatting too much. Thank you for that, Olesh. Mind the time indeed. Well, there's just nothing but a bunch of 1-1s. So things like Crypt Rats I'm going to bring them all in. I'm going to lose Befoul and the Snuff. We'll keep 3, 3, 2. Everybody like this. I want my sign, even though that's a longer card. No, that's folly. I shouldn't bring that in. Maybe I'm gonna rock Doomblade. I'm gonna bring in quite a full set of witches here. So we're only gonna really be. We haven't seen any. Did we see a hard counter? I'm losing it. Do it. Let's see. Good blocker. Yeah, most creature strategies we do end up kind of playing that game where we run so much hate. Yeah, we want to play first. Good hand. Keep dropping the bog. So many good band names. Faerie Macabre. Did we see any hard counters? I thought we saw one. All my games are running together. Sleep deprived. Yeah, that's not bad. Mixing up another color there. I like it. Wow. Wait a minute. Do we have it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we can almost do that. Look at that. We'll have Angler next turn, I think. 1, 2, 3. Hold on a minute here. Rock here. All right. That's good. Boop, boop, boop. Journey. Yeah, I know. He's probably packing Journey. He's got to get him off that white. Real quick. 7 minutes. Sorry, I'm going to be a little rude and not talk for it. Don't go for it yet. Crack lands. Yeah, it's kind of my plan too. Really want to see a land destruction spell. I thought we were playing land destruction. Have you considered running the Thorn or Black Rose? Yeah, it was in the original build, Shoemaker. And it was only good against control decks, and we're already pretty good against control decks, so I didn't like that plan. All right, we're going to drop this. We're going to rock this with this, blow up this, and pass the turn. Next turn, we're going to go crazy. Hopefully there's no white. No white, no white. Come on. Stay off of white. All right. Now we want to see bottom, bottom, top. Darn it. All right. Ooh. Now we're going to have some fun. Okay, now we need to play a little slower here. I'm going to go here, go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And rats. How you like that? Take that draw pile. Go and get you some. I think Ken Waku was saying earlier, of all the things I might consider, it'd be the talisman that gains life. That's a pretty good card. We really want a swamp here. If we don't draw a swamp and we got to trigger our bog, it's going to get messy. Yeah, I wish Spinning Darkness bug was fixed. It would really help this deck. And I mean really. Oh, I love this. Love it, love it, love it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then if we kill something at the end of the turn, that'll be cool. Let's put out a little bit of a bait. Snap, boom, bing, pow. Little does he know. If he journeys, it's kind of a time walk here because we can power out another dude. Oh, the bog allows for turn 2. If you look at our mana curve, there's so many turn 3 spells, and it lets you do everything on turn 2. And then when you combine it with ritual, it gets silly. It's really, really fun. Okay, we're gonna kill this now. Really rub salt in the wound. It's that many more outs for that scenario to go down, so. La. Seriously, I'm with you there. The world hates Paul, but when you sleeve it up, you'll see it'll just be like, play the bog, and then you're like, whoa, that thing's powerful, and then it's just like goes down from there. So I think we got this one. 5 minutes to go. Yeah, Kenwaku, that's the ultimate. But when Ritual doesn't show up and Bog does, seriously, after all this time playing, I've played probably 6 tournaments with it now. I like seeing Ritual, but Ritual ends up being more for those kaboom turns where I'm able to blow up a creature and then do multiple things and then feed the anglers. But I really like seeing the Bog early. Guys, I apologize. I'm going to take another quick bathroom break, and I'll be right back after these quick messages. Whoop.
This program, Germs, is discussed in Chapter 622 of your textbook, which accompanies this series. Germs. Germs, germs, germs. Everywhere, germs. Dirty, filthy germs. But where do they come from? Germs originated in Germany before rapidly spreading throughout the rest of the world. They're basically a form of malevolent bacteria with one purpose: to spread germs.
Get swamped with horror as Pauperganda Studios presents all the classic horror films from the legendary Bajuka brothers. First, the 70s masterpiece, Howl from Beyond. Then, the fan favorite, The Faceless Butcher. Plus, the cult classic, Undying Evil. Followed by non-stop horror like Innocent Blood, Grim Harvest, Bloodseeker, Evil Presence, Twisted Abomination, and many more. A murderous mayhem marathon, Rakdos style. Don't miss Pauperganda's horror galore. Coming soon.
And we're back. Sorry about my bladder there. We're on the draw here. Don't mean to sound rude. I've got to fix that eventually. I have some auto comment where I can chat with people because I don't mean to ignore them. If you see my keyboard set up, everything's set on hotkeys, and so if I type anything, it's like, that's why I don't type in the chat. So anyway. So Jose Prio, however you say it, apologies for not chiming back at you text wise, but hey, what we're going to do, this could be really quick, which we will need. It's goblins or red deck wins or something else. What we don't like to see here though is spells that make us hurt ourselves. Stop cutting yourself, Night's Whisper. I'm digging your content. Followed. Would love to be able to sub, said World Hates Paul. Oh, thank you for that. Yeah, I'm weird. I don't really have a goal. One of the things when I first started doing this, I just can't stand it when streamers, they ask for money and all this stuff. It's just like I'm here to promote the format and spread the love of Pauper. So I make a good living. I don't need pennies here and there. You guys keep your money and help out the format. Maybe someday I'll lose my job and my tune will change and I'll be some crusty old man here with 1,000 commercials and be like, help me out. I need help staying alive. But that's quite a ways away. Feel a little hypocritical if I'm promoting Pauper and then I'm asking you guys for money. There's that too. Oh, better write down what this is. But yeah, if you World Hates Paul, I'm serious, you can go get the popcorn ready and plug in your TV and watch a lot of our commercials and even some of our episodes and stuff. We've got quite a bit of stuff. Or just hang out here every Friday, and after about 2 months, you'll see them all. Featuring the wonderful voice talents of Little Fight, who is in the chat right now. Okay. This is pissing me off. I'm going to whisper here. Hopefully grab a swamp. There we go. All right. Yeah, boy. We got to kind of go for the choke out here, man. And we're going to eat a lot. But if we can keep them off mana, blow up enough stuff. All right. Yeah, and that's the other thing too. We I think once a week is perfect. We're always at the same time, really consistent. You know where to find us, all that. There's the few times I have done like a surprise show. It's pretty exhausting. My hat goes off to all the streamers out there that do it all the time and stuff. And then I looked into like the subscription thing. It's like, oh, you got to do it a minimum of this many times a week. And I'm like, man, screw that. I'm here to have fun, promote the format, help out where and when I can. This is the kick in the crotch. It's like, you got no lands? Take that. We paid our dues, baby. Yee-hee. All right. But our goals are getting close, man. When we first started Pauperganda, it was like we had these lofty ideals of like, yeah, going to get it on the Pro Tour and have an all-common set reprint. And then was like with Channel Fireball and some of those other things, just like, oh, hey, wait a minute. It's kind of getting close here. I'm going to set up shop just a little bit more here. A little extra kick in the crotch. And then next turn we'll bust something for a Night's Whisper, and hopefully we draw into our Angler. But this is what I was talking about when the show started about, a lot of times people assume that this is the bad matchup, and it's the low count on a lot of these things. I mean, all he's got to do is rip a mountain, and then we're probably dead. But you can really lock people out. I've had some I've had games against elves or goblins or heroic where you just are like, this thing can't lose to this deck, but we all know it can. It's just fascinating how those things roll through. Pauper Masters next, says Kenwaku. Yes. Well, it's considered a job today, says Hodds. Yes. Hey, the God Varus. Now, the use of High Pal makes me think that I know this Diago de Varus. But I think I've said that name before. One of my friends might be playing a trick on me. Who knows? All right, let's see. Well, feeling okay here. I want to hurt myself. Let's draw something like an Angler and shut the door on this one, please. No. Okay. Well, that sucks. Let me start attacking. Maybe he'll want to block. I can snuff out. Gushes up 5. All right. Come on. Get you some rats. Well, we're feeling really good if he drops any sort of land down, aren't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 land destruction spells. We meant playing on our list probably. Oh, okay. That's just kind of a... When people call me pal, it's usually... I know it's not like it's some rare thing, but it's my very close friends. We all refer to each other that way, and so that's why I was kind of like, wait a minute, is somebody, one of my old buddies sniping me here? What's going on? I want to feel safe, and I'm going to befoul this. Where on earth are our anglers at? This guy's tenacious. I would have quit long ago with a double chittering when you're landlocked like this. All right. All right. We're going to need this turn our game one win if indeed we do end up winning it, because boy, maybe a little too all in here on the plan of attack, but we're definitely going to need it because I'm pretty sure we're going to probably lose game 2. Don't want to be downer about it, but I'm sure he's not going to keep a one-land hand knowing that. And so, but like I was saying, I think in round 2, it's going to encourage the aggressive player to play a little bit slower because they're going to want to keep that hand that has 4 lands in it, and so that's less fire coming at you. So there's a lot of psychology that goes into it. But yeah, if Spinning Darkness was around, oh, what a great card that would be. All right, really like this. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Might get the concession. All right. Win against goblins. We really needed that because that could have easily gone south. All right. In come all the rats. Oops. In come the witches. And I'm going to take out a full set of the Whisper Blood package. I'm going to keep in our Syphon. Befoul's got no business going here. I'm going to lose all the snuff outs. I don't even want to be tempted to screw up at that rate. And I'll bring in 2 Doomblades for just, yeah, I like this. Let's rock. Ugh. Well, if he loses money on the show, Rats for the win. And down on his own dime, he must really do well to compensate for it. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading up here. Sorry. Since you like to play Crazy Brews, how much money does Pauperganda lose you? Nothing. I've been playing for free for over a decade. I get close sometimes. There's times I'll get within like 50 tickets of like, oh man, I got to start playing tier 1 for a few weeks or whatever. But I don't know. I've paid for my entire, I've got quite a few modern decks built too, and it's all off of Pauper winnings. So I can get really serious and bloodthirsty tournament mode, but it doesn't last long. And I build up the funds and then it's off to fun land again. And I think that's why the longevity of we got to keep this. We got, he's probably got good hand, but why the longevity of why I love the format so much, because it never gets old that way. I mean, I've had runs where I've played like Deluxe Red or like Hexproof for like months, and that's when I kind of notice a waning of like the fervor for the format and stuff like that. But Black Rat wins. It's funny too, because often we try to showcase more rogue brews because it's just more interesting. There's so many, every tier 1 deck out there has a million videos on it. And so whatever the flavor of the month is, sometimes viewers will, throw us eight tickets and we'll play their brews, which I think is happening next week again. There's another Black Tortured Existence brew that we're probably going to be playing next week, but it's just a lot of fun. I'm playing again because of you, Deluxe. Oh my gosh. No, you said it all, Olesh. See, that's the payment right there. I mean, wow. That really makes my day. Thank you very much for that. Better than any $2 or $3 here or there out of your pocket, and I'm just going to go buy wine with it anyway. Let's be honest. Me and my Richardson Port. All right. If we can just pull a ritual here, we're going to wipe the board. Yeah, it does me too, Mike, man. We had the master of it, E-Hustle, earlier. I don't know if he's still in the chat here, but if anybody's got any questions, make sure to hit him up because you'll find no better pilot of that. Yeah, I'm a little worried about it. If we do play Tortured Existence next week, it's going to be it's a mono black build from what I saw, and I like it. But yeah, I'm going to have to be crazy aggro with it because that could quickly turn into like a 3 or 4 hour stream and just like, ugh. Again, this old man can't do that. Oh, did Syscom's head out? Sorry, I missed the exit there. All right. Oh, man. All right. Well, we're just going to put down a blocker here. All right. Oof, man, oh, man. All right. Well, we're just going to put down a blocker here. All right. Oof, man, oh, man. All right. Well, we're just going to put down a blocker here. All right. Oof, man, oh, man. All right. Well, we're just going to put down a blocker here. All right. Oof, man, oh, man. All right. Well, we're just going to put down a blocker here. All right. Oof, man, oh, man. All right. Well, we're just going to put down a blocker here. All right. Oof, man, oh, man. All right. Well, we're just going to put down a blocker here. All right. Oof, man, oh, man. All right. Well, we're just going to put down a blocker here. All right. Oof, man, oh, man. All right. Well, we're just going to put down a blocker here. All right. Oof, man, oh, man. All right. Well, we're just going to put down a blocker here. All right. Oof, man, oh, man. All right. Well, we're just going to put down a blocker here. All right. Oof, man Not very good against Mog Raider, but hey, we can take out a little Tin Street, but I'm pretty sure we're dead here because I can sense a Bushwhacker among the best of them. Yeah, now YouTube's really going kind of sneaky sideways. I saw one of the professor's videos, and now there's this thing where you have to ring the bell instead of like or instead of subscribe, and it's like, well, and then what? You know, they're gonna save all this money and not paying people that deserve it, like the professor, and then months are gonna go by, and then they're gonna be like, oh, now you gotta peel the banana or whatever the hell their next scam's gonna be. It's like, good grief. Haven't seen goblins in a while. Yeah, it's kind of refreshing, isn't it? I mean, I don't want to see it because it's going to be killing us here. We'll block here. We're dead. I think he could have killed us there. Nope, off a little bit. But, well, all we can do now is hope that he just F6s himself or doesn't know the trick here. Done. Don't think. Yeah, we're pretty dead here. All right. Like I said, predicted a loss. We are going to definitely lose. Of course, if he draws a land, now even then, 3, 4, he's got it. Well, yeah. Yep, dead meat. Okay, off to deciding game 3, or 2-1. Trying to go 3-1 here with black land destruction. Yeah, I'd like to have a little get together one of these years if we keep being successful and the community keeps growing like this. We'll have to have some little get together. That'd be kind of cool. Realistically, it'll probably be at a Pro Tour or a Grand Prix, but who knows. All right, what did we like? What didn't we like? We really needed Dark Ritual to show up. He's got me running a little bit scared there. I'm going to bring in Doomblades. And one Edict. I'm scared. Here we go. Oh, Sweden. I want to see Sweden. I might be going there this summer. Odds maybe we'll have to meet up at some ice hotel or something cool. Gosh darn it. Oh, we got to ship this. We've got a lot of hate in our hand, but no mana to mulligan. Come on. Okay. We got life. We got a surprise double rat. I've seen worse. We'll keep it. I'm going to throw that on the bottom. Let's drop this. Here we go. Pauperganda, week, book a house, and we all fly in. Yeah. Now that we might be able to like have some sort of like raise the funds for, because then it wouldn't be for me or it'd be for all of us. And once we hit a certain amount, we could get some like Airbnb house in the woods and everybody bring forest decks. Okay, we like this. Rough. Do we blow up the land? Or do we drop the witch? I think we blow up the land. Start with subbing. Well, see, that's the other thing. I'm not really interested in making the money. I know it sounds weird. And then I've looked into it because Little Fight wouldn't stop bugging me about it. And you have to do like 3 or 4 streams a week. There's all these little parameters. And they're after quantity and not quality, which is I've always been against. So there's that. Now, if like, I don't know where Shirazamon is, but if him or Little Fight started doing it, then maybe we could get up to 3 times a week. But I don't know. I kind of like it just that once a week. Look forward to it. I'm not burned out. You know, I play a little bit here and there on other days, and it's just yeah, we could rats for 1 in theory, but boy, we really want to see a swamp here. Everybody bring forest deck. I was thinking of find a Well, I was thinking of funding the Pauperganda week trip. Oh, wow. Well, I don't think anybody could say no to that. My goodness. I always assume paupers are paupers, but sounds like you're pretty well off if that's the case. All right, here we go. We've got that. I'm going to drop the witches. We've got rats and life next, so we'll be all right here. Yeah. I have a ton of pauper decks, all the top decks, and a ton of brews. Started collecting during the PC Player Run event days. Nice. With you starting with subs, that is. At your cabin, yeah. Yeah, out in a lot of my family's starting to get towards the Colorado area. I might be pretty close behind them. All right. Down go the witches. Come on. Dark Ritual. Still feeling all right. Opponent's on 3. Yeah, maybe Twitch will change it up or whatever. But right now, they're pretty... you've got to be like 3 or 4 times a week. And that's it. And it's like, I myself get a wee bit burnt. All right. No Raiders, no Sledders. This is a close one. I don't like our chances. He's got 2 mana out, 3 cards in hand. I sense a Bushwhacker here. Maybe a Bolt. I'm not sure. Yes, Mike Man. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Yeah, here's our master plan. We're gonna try to get Donald Trump into Pauper. That'd be pretty funny. Okay, now I'm gonna take 6 because now if we drop a swamp, the game is almost ours. No, never mind. Scratch what I said. Now we need a Dark Ritual for the game to be ours. Conan, what is best in life? To turn goblins sideways, to spark the smith out of them, and to hear the screaming of the goblins. That is good. That is good. Thoughts on main deck? Justice. I've considered that of mixing it up with Crypt Rats. Come on. Damn it. I just need a speed bump here. Why? That lack of one swamp is killing us. It's not looking good, guys. Hopefully he just has a lot of land. Maybe that could happen. He won't see a block coming. Hey, we did 4. Getting close. No, not more creatures. Don't have a Bushwhacker. Don't have... Oh, whew. Come on. Even Dark Ritual doesn't save us here. I think we're going to go to a 2-2 here, guys. Did not expect to see goblins. Round of golf. That'll do some good, but not with the Sparksmith out. Great card. This is a fascinating study, too, when you're getting somebody into Pauper and you show them a goblins build. My youngest son... He loves his goblins deck, and they have that knee-jerk reaction. I don't want to take damage, but he's slowly in the last few weeks has started to understand the power of Sparksmith, and he gets it out there, and he's starting to have like a lot of pride at winning at like 2 or 3 life, and understanding that it's like, look at this. I mean, we kind of have a nice little shutout scenario here. He's got us, but let's say there's scenarios where maybe Angler staves him off, but it's like not here. It doesn't. So yeah, we're gonna scoop the goblins here. I'm just going through the motions here, guys. Boom, boom, boom. I'll try to play for a 3-2, which is the worst I've ever done with this list, but we're headed there. Unless he just it'll at least look better. He's at 10, right? Watch him drop Goblin Caves. Come on over. He's got to sack quite a bit of stuff to make this happen, but he's got it. It's always nerve-wracking when you're on goblins and you throw everything to the raider. It's like, oh boy. Because technically, depending on what he does, you can misclick here. A lot of Mog Raider's very, very click, scary, screw-up, savvy thing. Always same with like Carrion Feeder. You just got to click real careful. It's like, what am I targeting? What am I doing? What's this? Just got to be real careful. So we go to 2-2. Kaplop. Well done, Jose Prio. I think that's the first time we played. And I have never beaten him. Hey, wow. That was a fast little hookup into the last one. And especially for the people new to Pauperganda and stuff, when this is over, we'll go over 1 or 2 things in the list. So don't run anywhere. And we've got some other commercials to roll to before we go out. Try to make it a show, not just some old man sitting in front of a computer. Here we are. Okay. Well, we like everything except our spells, but we'll keep. Don't know what we're going up against. Might be Kiln Fiend, and then in that scenario, we're set. Yeah. Down goes Peat Bog. Always feels kind of clunky when you got Peat Bog in. But boy, if we draw into Angler, we've got it. Never know. Maybe they're on burn and we can just plop out an Angler on turn 2 and be like, raw. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Plains, we like that. We like no plays on the turn 1 too. That's pretty cool. What's he on? Heroic? That's funny how what a difference a month makes, huh? Good. All right. Now I feel nice and reckless with our Peat Bog here. Sometimes, like last game, you can get a little like, oh, got to draw something here. Wow. That's weird. Excuse me. Don't mean to cough into the mic. Let's find something we need. Anything. I still got 1 mana ritual up. Good grief. All right, I'll keep this train going. I'll make for a good show. Pauperganda, have you touched the BU tempo deck in recent times? Oh, a soft spot in my heart for it. David Kane sent us an email, pauperganda@gmail.com. I'll look into it. We'll have to see. Good grief. Wow. Well, that couldn't have gone any worse. Just 8-6 life. I mean, it's good we didn't draw all this crap and take 6 turns of doing that. That would have been pretty boring. Got plenty of land. We've got protection, and we've got angler food. But man, what are the odds of not drawing land destruction in that amount of time? And we still got ritual. So, oh, and he doesn't know what we're on. Why would you cycle against LD? He must not have seen this list yet. So he's probably like, what the hell is this thing? Cough, cough. Yeah, this is a heroic build. But by all means, if you want a ton of shout outs and you've got a itch for me to play something on a Pauperganda show, all it takes is 8 tickets and a deck list. And especially if nice and willing to fund the outing, that's the least we can do. Let's try to bait him here. I'm going to rock like this. We'll pull this and this, blow up this. We'll keep our little snuff out back. Maybe get a 2-for-1. Man, how good is Deathblade Elite? And again, this is a card, when we did that Sideboards Explored or the deck list assist video that was so intensive. Thought we covered everything, and these cards are on the radar, and I'm like, maybe. But then you look at it now, and it's just like, God, it's just in the right build. All of a sudden, things get great. So, yeah, I should go back in time and make that my name. Cough, cough. I'll take it. I ain't in a hurry to snuff out that without getting a 2-for-1 out of it. What's he got here? Another elite. All right. Now would be a nice time to draw another Rancid Earth. We'll wipe him out. 2, 4, 6. We've drawn 6 cards. Okay, let me draw, please. Oh, better lucky than good. Look at this. We're at 7. I'll go like this. Kaplop. What's this? Oh, okay. Whambo. He's like, wait, what? Cough it like it's hot. Fighting Chung 4. Damn it. Why are our opponents flooded? Didn't they get the memo? We're trying to win here. And stay away too from if you do take this out for a spin, careful not to put discard in it. Because if you think about the theory, you're trying to lock them out of being able to play stuff, not look at their hand and minimize stuff. You want them to just have to discard it because they can't play anything. So It's tempting to throw in things like duress and stuff, but I think it's folly. You just got to kind of go all in on the land destruction package, which isn't doing us well here. We've blown up 2 lands. He's done one himself, and we're just kind of eating it here. Snuff Out feels really nice here. 3 instant answers, but come on, where's our goods? No, I don't need more of those. Jesus, let's go. Unliving Fiend is his name. Unliveling? No, live-ing? Weird. I don't know. Stranger than fiction. And a big nope for that. Maybe we'll just cast it. Pop. What a mean card unless you're facing mono black, which I'm so glad we didn't. But Heroic goes down. Off to game 2. Get stuffed. Chimsky, that'd be a great commercial, wouldn't it? Maybe we'll have to put that down. I know, I think it was Lovecraft last week with the Sunscape sunscreen was a really good, but get stuffed. I'm going to write that one down. Not that I have time anytime soon, but I always like to have commercial ideas. Snuff Out. And let me give you the Nimchimsky. All right, enough accolades. Let's get this popping here. Ha! We like everything in this matchup. Yeah, the Witches, not so much. Let me bring in the Doomblades. I want spot removal, not really edict removal. So I'm going to bring in all my Doomblades. Bring out 3 of those. Not going to need Syphon in this matchup. This feels pretty good here. I'd really like to have... I want to keep the Befoul. I'm going to lose 2 Snuff Outs for 2 Rats. I'm putting in 1 more of those. Let's lose a Icequake. No. A Whisper. Let's rock like this. Hey, I don't understand the parody joke. Guilty. You will, yeah. Gotta go get your popper on. If it's not your first and foremost format, a lot of our jokes might go over your head. Of course, we do have like Flame Tongue Hot Sauce and a lot of Marit Lager out of Merit Lage, but you just put an R at the end of it. So there's a lot of little tongue-in-cheek fun where we have at Magic's expense, but often popper. And Phyresis, I mean, that's just a drug waiting to happen, right? All right, slow down. We don't like this hand. We will mulligan. We like this hand. Keep. Show me a land. See, this is the scenario. I would put money if we asked this guy that he had a pretty good hand with 1 mana, and he threw it back because he knows he's going against land destruction. So that's my theory anyway. Who are you going to believe? You want to be a streamer all your life? All right. Well, it's time to head for the ranch. Later, y'all. All right, Mike Man. Good to see you, and thank you for hanging out. Mike Man's one of the proud owners of a Pauperganda playmat. He sent us a picture quite a while ago, about a year back. A lot of good times. Easily one of our most loyal followers. We love him for it. But it's not about us or anything else. Just get this format noticed, baby. How cool would it be to have John Finkel playing Pauper? Right? We already know Don Winkle does. Don't forget Galvanic Blast, says all that. Hey, can you smell my breath through the thing? Oh, look at that. Okay, so my ways continue. This 3-2s every time or better. Unfortunately, it never is 5-0'd yet for me. I'll go over the list here, and then we're going to talk about a few other things too. So, hey, at least we're set up with a little bit over even money there. So yeah, Peat Bog. Man, you got to love this card. Turn 2 plays your whole deck. We've got Swamps, 4 Fountains. This is a 4 of deck. We've got 4 Rituals, 4 Anglers, 4 Befoul, 4 Snuff Out, and the description in the video of YouTube later, if it lets us upload this week. Sorry about last week. It's on Twitch if you want to see last week's show, but I used a little bit too much of 300's natural audio, and it tripped the copyright infringement. And if you do that in the first 5 minutes of the show, it always triggers it, and it's frustrating because that's when I try to do neat little new intros for the show and stuff. But anyway, 4 Sun and Blood, 4 Whispers, 4 Chittering Rats, 4 Choking Sands, 4 Icequakes, 4 Rancid Earth, Syphon Life. You don't want to see, believe it or not, Tron with this deck. Against a good pilot with Tron, it's not that good. You'd think it would just be a slam dunk. It isn't. Snuff out's the key there, and early anglers, and, locking stuff out. But some of the best matchups are actually things you wouldn't really think there would be, like elves if you draw right and they don't have Quarian. It's very situational. You got to play this deck a lot. 3 Edicts, 4 Doomblades, 4 Witches, and 4 Rats. I thought Fester Creep might be a good addition too if you want to bring that up in the chat gatherer there. But anyway, let me catch up on the thing here. He's good. I got it. Salty. Shiraz, hope Shiraz is okay. Yes. Oh, thank you, Pauper. Love you too, man. Ken Waku, Sir Mr. Magic plays Pauper. Message before he quits. I wish I could. All right, rage quitting. Yeah, I'd get Kung Fu Trees instead. Yeah. The rage quitting does make for a bad stream, but hey, we're at about 2.5 hours here, so we'll be all right. But yeah, Fester Creep's pretty cool. Being able that it doesn't do damage, so that keep that in mind if you're brewing and you want to play around with some sort of wipe effects there. But hey, Deluxe says ATF or Addo Frog, good to see you. People are trying to grind Pauper leagues and they don't know a good old invigorate infect days. Yeah, I really it's frustrating. There's just so much quality removal out there, and what I like to call organic removal, where it's like kind of like what I have up right now, Befoul. It's like do this or that, or kill this or that, and whatever. So anyway, guys, we're probably going to be playing a fan submission next week. I think details are still coming in a little, but if you want to be next week too, the first one at it, all you got to do is hit us up online, Litified or I, with obviously the 8 tickets to enter in the deck list, and also let us know if you're interested in innovation on it, my take, or if you want to play it as is. Just be real clear on that. And be happy to, like, let's say you have a favorite movie, we'll try to bridge the top of the show to kind of be all about you, because hey, you're funding it. So anyway, guys, this is part of the show where we roll to a few commercials and I pull the plug. But we went 3-2 with mono black land destruction. I am just in love with this deck. I'll probably be playing it again this weekend in the big challenge tournament. But until then, as always, keep on popping, and we'll see you next time on Pauperganda. Oi!
Is there more to entertainment than 500-channel TV and zillion-dollar movies? Turning the sound up and your mind off? Is there still a place where fun involves thinking, imagining, doing? Some of us think so, and we find it in a game. Magic the Gathering. All you need to play is a brain, a deck, and a friend.
Are you feeling bogged down or despondent? Has a friend or loved one noticed you look withered? Then Fairicious may be right for you. Fairicious is an all-natural Phyrexian supplement that can give you a different outlook on life. Do not take Fairicious while enchanted, equipped, or have shroud. Players taking Fairicious should not man vehicles for at least 3 turns. Avoid contact with humans or merfolk if you've had a recent gut shot or have had any interactions with the graveyard. In extreme cases, exile may occur. Ask your alchemist if Fairicious is right for you.
Available at Moros's Market.
The Marilagia. If you are going to drink like a wizard, then you must release the beast.
Marit Lager. Crack the ice and release your beast. Available at all fine Sinclair superstores.
Worm would like to remind you to drink responsibly.